Hello, I'm Vera Maglioni and she is Francesca Grossi. We are Grossi Maglioni. We are in Rome. Welcome to our studio.
We start our collaboration in 2006 and our work is mainly based on performance art and installation and workshop. We like to involve people in our projects through workshop in order to open up the meaning of our work and to explore different possibilities. We start our collaboration because we were really into the same interest, but before we started our collaboration we were friends, so it's really important, the friendship, also in our work.
Our artistic practice, we can say that take inspiration, but we can better say that is influenced by different field of culture like anthropology, sociology, history of art, and during our history we have had a period in which we were more interested, for example, in the artists from the 70s that were investigating limit of the body, like the body art artists. We can quote Gina Pane or Alan Capro or Anna Mendieta, artists that were investigating how their body can perceive and can change the way to be in the space, to live the space, to live the relationship between people and institution, for example. In Kunsthalle LAB Bratislava, now there is our show. The name is Beast Mother, and we are showing 2 chapters of a story. The story name is Occupazioni, the Perpetual Dialogue. Occupazioni is a book that we are writing with Francesca. We are still in the process of writing, and the 2 chapters that we are presenting are Beast Mother and The Observing Child.
We decided to install 2 scenes of the book. One is a night, a dark night, in which there is a tent and the mother beast is inside the tent with her child. And another scene is the one with the observing child, and it's a lighter scene, is a daylight scene, and there is a child who observes his mother transforming herself into a beast. The story Occupazioni di Perpetual Dialogue came from a long-term project named Occupazioni that is about human settlement. We use rope and tent, and we install tent into the space when we present this project. The narrative of Occupazioni follows the different stage of the project. It was in part developed together with the people who contribute to our work through workshop and meetings.
Beast Mother and The Observing Child are only 2 chapters, 2 characters of this story. Occupazioni the Perpetual Dialogue is a coming-to-age story that follows the life of a creature. We don't know if it's male or female, but we follow his life until the adulthood, when he or her met people like him, her.
This is the previous edition of Occupazioni the Perpetual Dialogue book that was printed in Novi Sad in 2018.
And this is the one that is in Bratislava now. Beast Mother, the observing child. The same text is embroidered on the clothes. Some detail. This is Beast Mother, for example, fabric. This velvet is for the cave. Here we have some symbol of the stars. Here there are some sketches for the preparation of the show. The observing child. The pig head that in the end we didn't use. So here there are prototypes of the shape of the mother. Those are some samples of embroidery, simple for the observing child.
In 2017 we had an important exhibition in Rome in which for the first time we presented the tent for childcare, in which we have represented a woman, a mother, with an overlapped figure that is a kind of monster, is a beast. And we developed this image through a workshop that we had with mother and child, in which the child decided how to dress up their mother as a monster, as a beast. Together with performance art, with performances, we started to create devices. It means that we develop kind of object that can be used during performance, but also during workshop, and that the audience can touch, that are really pieces that interact with the people. So like in the Lo Sguardo che Offende, that is a project that started several years ago, in which there are some optical machine and the target kit. Some targets are visible at the exhibition in Bratislava. And this is a project about the gaze that watch the landscape. So it's really related to how we perceive space and how we perceive images. In this project we produce the optical whip on the target, but also at the end a book. The name is Lo Sguardo che Offende, il manuale, that means that is a manual, in which we explained how you can have a posture with your body in order to hurt the landscape, in order to be in connection with the landscape, being critical about your gaze, your position in the space. And in this case it's a relationship between human and landscape.
In the end of this project we started using masks in order to embody the landscape itself. The masks is like a reflection of the landscape.
In the future we are thinking to go deeper into the story through the mediation of the audience and through workshop and through the help of some experts in theater, for example, or dramaturgy. And in order to write the story and to realize a new tent for occupazioni.